Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, worldwide. The renegade there, the man when afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest, running out of that. Listen up, people. Me a one man, but me just tell them straight. You know this already. Me a one man, but me a do my show. Me can't follow Andrew Holness and him map. Yeah? Remember nobody not rule this head. But as a super granddad, me now put up something else. What we know a tabloid. Me not do tabloid, none at all. Whatsoever. Information when I have something and me drop it, I just through me just so close to them, it to give a people. So me just speak around. Come the side of them, you know. Me no make joke away there, me no do tabloid. So me the right side of them. Andrew Holness run out. Yeah. A matter of fact, or him run out, it don't go show the lies. Can we do him listen first, you know? And when I tell him, I draw back something for you. What I show you? What I show you? I show you how we produce show, how we answer. Can I expect this thing I do, you know? Just the timing alone, people. When tech come out as a prime minister, that alone name failure. Yet the government are going to get sued because they're a part of this. Remember, same way you, I'm reminding about Andrew and what Andrew said here. Now, him give you a house when he made the speech. So he never make an official speech. But you see Mark Golin there, because of that thing the two, number one. When Mark Golin in the election, just watch this. In the election, 2 weeks Mark Golin never came out. And when Mark Golin came out and speak, because through them thief the election, and wait when them talk, then you see the one of them run out. That alone tell you, no celebration, nothing at all. Nobody aim this guy. This guy lie to them, can't lie no more. And then them say, no, the lie adds them. So them start doing thing, them reverse psychology, flood social media with pure garbage. But me, I tell them, say the truth, stand up. Now, me see them put out my post yesterday. I will know it come from Fish Headless there. Right? And I put it up on my screen too. Yeah, I put up the lies with him. I may have something with Damien, but see Mark Golin and Damien them. You know, them depend, well, a PMP thing, them depend, and them attack. I'm going to play something factual, tone, right? Because I remember when Andrew talk about a garbage. Yeah? Me hearing him speech, him all say, I them same one who attack. That, listen, people, more you take a look at the PMP, what them call new breed. You look on the PMP, and look on the JLP, because I'm full of so much lie. Mark Golin, not enough time more than him. Mark Golin about 65, about 72. Him said the same PMP them do this to the people, put the people them on the line, the same PMP them what talk now. Him not in it and him swear because he was a little boy. So me I wonder who was Mark Golin, because nobody who in the PMP, right? Who in the JLP, oh remember you know you have dead man. Babsy, you count on human terms, Cougar, Sharon 800. Dead man dead. Chuck, do one of them, just look on them age, that Takraban thing, and look one of the PMP. Look one of the PMP and take, just look on the PMP, him say, oh, dead, do this. This is how him lie, do you know? So we have a fact check him. You understand what I say, people? Him a pint on a PMP, you can't pint on man, the man to get the people them house. And by the way, I see them run out with Patterson sell land. Or you can sell land if the man them have 1,000 acre land from 67. 1,000. But Patterson sell the land 93. But this is how them lie. So me catch them on them lie all the time. Me wait to when them talk and them dissect it. Now them run out pan ice at also before me start. Cause nothing I kick out front of me, you know. Remember me talk with receipt. Them just go and just tap them out. Them can get lawsuit and all kind of thing can happen to them. Be a garbage. So me want to get up and listen to a guy. They get up and just talk bullshit. But Andrew Holness just swing all over the place. Yeah, swing all over the place. And talk bullshit. My show can't, me not do show like this. When me talk, me not have to look back on it. And none of them, it's unassailable. So when a guy put up my thing and talk, we're going to flap him right there so. Because KAMINA Elizabeth E. Johnson was the attorney in 2001. It's there on the court documents. So when Andrew said, no, I'm minister, no know what happened. She did depend in a court with them, know everything about the land and thing, and she's a minister now. See, me like how them take up market G, and them can have it two way. In the night when Finsack farm, oh, in this, but he know because he get sweetheart deal. KAMINA know about the land, and she's a minister in anything right now. Yeah, me go put it up back and we'll remind him. I'm gonna ask her something else. Since I just wanna talk and put up my thing, I'm gonna ask her about her husband. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her something about her husband, Mr. Thomas. If I him them call Mr. Thomas, because them not use him right name when they might get the contract. And he work with UDC, right? My contractor, right? More ask her about that. Mr. Thomas. We know you're frightened, right? Me tell them about the brain, you know. So me soon ask about some little thing about your husband here. Because my sister, una husband and who alone and who treat the people and who. Someone ask about Mr. Thomas. Not Mr. Smith, you know, because she named Johnson Smith, Mr. Thomas. More ask her who them call Mr. Thomas. In a contractor work because they get a lot of job from the government. Boy, nepotism and cronyism and kill them, you know. Me soon go ask about that too. Let me add on that and KAMINA thing. Yeah? Alright. Because you want to draw me out, you don't want your thing. Remember me the side of you. So me soon go draw. And that's well, one enough remind me, I do a little piece about that. Right? But let me start from Andrew. So Andrew run out yesterday. Trim some mark and go there. I will do a fact checking part him now. Remember, before me start on that, let me play you in your one bedroom where it say, and then I listen to you. Because somebody want to play you first. So let me start from this. Where it say to the people then.
In a 2-bedroom board house at 56 Cumberland Road.
Yes, sir.
In a Spanish town.
Yes.
Just down the road from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer, and my mother is a retired civil servant who sent the two of us, me and my sister, to school on a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth. I know what it is to go school and not have no lunch money. But my parents teach me pride. My parents said don't beg and don't make nobody know when you're in need. And I never beg none of them, not yet.
Them say me nah bust swear, that me enough say. Me fi stay where the crops there. Them try every little thing to stop the success, although the road.
Listen good enough. Listening.
Fi study hard. My mother tell me fi work hard. I grew up with the ethic of work and study. It is education and my hard work that has got me where I am today, along with the help of caring parents, caring family, and good friends.
So after I'm saying never beg nobody nothing. No one nothing from them, him get help from him good friend. But him not beg nobody nothing. You not take nothing from nobody. Even at this, I be I'm telling you. But more want you hear the part of why I play it. Come here, me start your sound bit upon him now. Listen here.
So you will never hear me bad mind nobody for them Finsack house. You will never hear me bad mind nobody for them squatter land where them a live pan. You will never hear me bad mind nobody for where them have.
So why you not call, why you not say for them squatter land? That mean that the people them a cuss, you know. You never hear bad mind nobody for them squatter land where them a live pan. Would you hear this? Because I couldn't the PMP them attack our people who have them things already. Right? Alright, continue.
You will never hear that out of the Labour Party that I lead.
You hear him? You will never hear. A matter of fact, the squatters, when say him not promote, no, right now. Listen this keenly. Yeah, listen this now. Hear him promise, listen now. In commitment.
Because the Labour Party believe that every poor man must build his castle. Every poor man must build him big house. And we not grudge you for it. We are going to help you to achieve that. That is why we say education for free, health for free. And we
So let me ask you that. So every poor man, even them people with them mashed down, and him not grudge you for your squatter land. But him take care of the squatter land and say it wrong. Well, him knows say he don't have a job. Him knows some more than 700 people don't have a job. So them don't have no earning. Them don't have a saving. Them born in a Jamaica. Yeah? And you come and you're born on a piece of land where you see your great granny live pan, your grandmother, your mother. And you call them squatter land. Yeah? Government land to cut up and give the people them. You don't have a job. Them can't employ, them don't have no job. And that's the truth. And him say no go to face squatter land, and him say every single Jamaican. If you have animal help you know. Him help you know now, remember him promise. And commitment. And him help you know ability to achieve it. Yeah? Continue. A matter of fact, another thing that I see him at a castle. Castle like 40,000-50,000 square feet. Castle. Not 2,000 out of them upstairs house and them 2,000 square feet. 50,000 square feet a castle. Hear this. Continue.
must make the place secure so you can live and enjoy it.
And by the way, when you get free education, when you have free health, everything you have to pay for, you don't even have medication. So everything what this guy promise, a garbage. See? Therefore, one by one words. Remember to me dissect them, you know. There's not to compare me, I dissect him. Hear him, continue.
I got tired.
So you're tired for seeing face, come down. Hear him, not tired for seeing face. This was film promise. Education for free, which is not free. Health for free, which is not free. The amateur fuck you can't even afford health. Yeah? You can't afford nothing there. No time out, right? And in the grudge of your Scotland, but him must show up. Alright, hear this now. Remember play next thing and then me play when say yesterday. Let me play this. Hear this.
Including the existence of criminal gangs and the capture of communities, Madam Speaker, and our survey, we received a report and we have done our own surveillance, and we have discovered that in proximity to Clifton, which is shown, so this is a Clifton community.
People remember, you know, and I'm here talking with, I come from female. Remember tell the JLP talk about them reject. Nothing when me put out on two stink, when they can't reject something where reality we're honest, you know. So nobody put about on reject. Nobody put it on my kind of post on no free. Can me run, hey. Let me tell you, listen, my man. I talk about reject. You can't reject you. You think what about the JLP reject? I reject them. Where you see my post, somebody put on a dirty thinking self on it here. All right. Continue.
Be marked in red, but just above it, if you're facing it, it would be to your left. This area has been captured. So, Madam Speaker, the National Security Council, in reviewing the development plan, observed an insidious and growing threat in the area where alleged gangsters were capturing lands in the area adjoining the Clifton community, creating their own informal subdivision and selling these lands under the false pretense of ownership or building on them themselves. They are showing you now some pictures. What is going on? These are not the structures of poor persons squatting.
That is?
The capturing.
It's another poor, you still have some poor people. It's another poor people that, remember, me just be a castle, you know. And I'm not grudging of his squatter land. But here where I'm talk about scatter, him leak out not about government. Him talk about private land for them one mine. Him won't say it now work. And him must send out the police and soldier. Him, the government, do this. And that them do the other day. Not my word. Listen.
The SCJ has given warning and served notice to cease and desist. capturing and illegal construction has continued to the point where some 30 structures have been identified. Let me be clear. The government wants every Jamaican to be able to own their own home.
All right, let me stop you this again. If it come out, even starting now, it's over more than 1 million people now work, and them hustle. You want every Jamaican to own their own house, but there is nothing put in there for you to get a job, a meaningful job. It's impossible for you. Let me come across numbers. And this is the reality. It's impossible for you to leave out if they get to the transform long time. Even when you live, if you have money to transform it, you want to live in a little piece of matches box. For you depend on the land, you don't try to build it. You don't see mansion and go upon it. You can't even buy food and toothpaste or nothing. That is the reality. So all the government want every Jamaican, don't talk to the people them like this. You don't want nothing at all. You want every Jamaican go to the line with no one packet. Majority of Jamaican will never want something because you don't have it. The country can't run like this. Yeah? Continue.
And a piece of Jamaica.
Yeah, there.
But it must be done orderly and lawfully.
Yeah. Or something done lawfully when you ban that the baby them ban down them back. The 3-year-old baby will just ban. And the other baby no ban them ban on the land. Them come and capture something, them kids up on the land capture something. The young miss who attacked she ban 2000. She ban there. And that's she know as one. What am I say? You have man come and live there from the 70s and the 80s. That's what I say. Eh? Continue. And when come be a lies, you know. And garbage, you know. I play politics. I can't play politics when I'm a factor. But time if you come out, remember this. I'm going to play it and show you how this guy stay. May I wait for him, remember SSL when him deny SSL? Him did a bank book in a SSL law and collect money from it. But him deny him never know nothing about SSL. This is the nastiness. Him to stop it. Him be cheerful bad. Me I play that too. By the way. That's what I'm doing in the morning, but them one words. Continue. Watch me. Watch us show you, you know. What is it? You know? Continue.
This illegal capturing and building on public or private land.
Private land is your own. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm going to go after everybody. So I'm going to deny it now. If we're not so the quiet. Remember, I know public land where the government fit out. And regularize certain things and make them have it because of the yours. Right? Me can't get a job and then you fight me. You can't get back my job. No, no. Anyone I know, because remember, you know, most people live this way. Now I repeat it. Most people live this way. So I'm talking about private land and I fight for private land. That's why them send police and switch. And not my word. Let me play it back. Yeah? Most people live this way, come and ban, come for a piece of land. And you know, have no title, but your great-grand people, them come from way back then this up. When you look now, them know, you know. Because them in the ministry and say, oh, no tax now pay upon this. This, although you live on it, them never live on it, them take it from under your foot. You don't have no money now, nothing at all. And then them come, and me, you want the land. Charles, them do it. Other people do it, you want to see it. Yeah? But that's okay with them. So them line themselves, and then come with garbage. Continue. Remember, play it back. So I'm talking about private land. I use the government resources. I fight the people then. Play it back. Not my word. Play it back. Open it bigger. Open it bigger. Hold on there.
Building on public or private land.
You hear this?
Will not be tolerated. This
That alone. Whenever I repeat this. Him tell the public, remember, you have your private place. Him not supposed to be with that, you know. Will not be tolerated. A matter of fact, him say no, and here where I'm going to say no. Here, I'm going to play it again.
or private land will not be tolerated. This illegal capturing and building on the lands compromises the well-laid development plan.
So there is no well-laid development plan in Jamaica. So much about compromise, the well-laid. You don't have the plan for the whole of this land, brother. Right now, you don't say you want to map the land and know where they're there. So I'll matter again. Them do what kind of well-laid development plan the government have? This is bullshit again. See? So him take a private land for him own, just still them give the Chinese them over 700 acres. Him give the big boys them a bag of land too. What them want to do with it. But you know, well, matter of fact, I don't like the people them will live where them live, you know. Them not live there yesterday or today or 10 years ago, you know. Go check it. People live on the land over 50 years. Same with Little London and some other place. Them live for it long time. You might have find some coming, but them live there a long time. All right, continue.
It takes away the land designated for agriculture.
It is.
You will note, Madam Speaker. So go back to the previous slide. Previous slide. So, Madam Speaker, aside from the technical...
All right. So let me ask you something now, Andrew Holness. Even over Clifton, you said take away the land, put aside for agriculture. From the land, from you take back the land there, how much produce that land for agriculture? How much tons of crop it produce for the people in Jamaica will sell overseas? None, zero. How much it produce or sell over there? It's supposed to produce about that crop. That may I tell you these guys. Eh? Continue. Continue.
And security issues that it poses.
Security.
All of Jamaica must acknowledge. Every single Jamaican must acknowledge that this is just wrong.
Remember, you know, the people might try and pay for them land. And look at the man some squander them and tell life and the people them. And say them a squatter. Them got thief the place and what them buy it, you know. Them never even got squat, them buy it. Them get receipt, them have them paper. And instead of Andrew send, yeah, remember, you know, the security council, the IS, to secure the country, the hierarchy, the soldier, the army, the police and the whole of them, and you know, and them come together and them say a criminal do this, capture the land. This was a lie. This was him in principle down at the school or down in a field place there, so. Eh? Continue. 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 Yes.
The government of Jamaica, therefore, will make a stand.
It is.
And I repeat, Madam Speaker, the government of Jamaica. This is not going to be left to a government agency.
Here.
No. This is something that the central government of Jamaica must stand up and ensure it does not continue. Absolutely. So, Madam Speaker.
I hear them absolutely. These are the same people them where them get the vote from, you know. So if you reject these people, you should reject them vote. I mean, I feel you're supposed to go around and give them things. You about them and do everything, but you come cut against them people who follow them not really them daft. Because these kind of leaders do not deserve your vote, none of them. You have vote, give them this job, pick destroy you. Me, brother, you are struggling to have a job and not at all. And when I vote in time, you when them do and money, them go around and get everything and promise everything. And to take off my shoes and walk through all water. Remember, me not do tabloid, I like show it, you know. Andrew walk barefoot. Andrew one is Andrew. Me tell him, I can't tell him, but I'm not known enough to go away, you know. Holness, barefoot. Yeah? Andrew Holness, barefoot. How this? When you look vote, who this? Who this? Take off your shoes and walk through the same place, keep people. See there? Walk through water, people, barefoot. See there? See there? See instead of barefoot there? Let me show you something. So when the people them see this, it's a part of trick, you know. Paper and the dunce are innocent. See there? Look there. Now man done him. See there? Pay that him though. So you know, the other day Pumvata put in a light thing in the people them out. Pay this them though. But them turn around now and fling the wall out now. Yeah, take the land and then fling on under the bus. Move the land from under one feet. This is not good. They're not good for your government. Andrew want this walk be a foot. Yeah? Forget vote. From these same people. Golden age, own them go take out 1 foot, man. Remember play that, I couldn't see it. 1 foot, man. Same in them, put on a shirt for them and take him out. People are show them how to make X. You go for these people. My God, this is sin. And then these people, X give you a job. And then you turn around and slaughter them like this. You're evil, brother. You're evil. That are evil plus extra amount of tax. In terrible. Let me continue. So I'm going to tell about the soldier then. Hear this.
Directions have been given to the security forces to have a strong presence in the area to treat with any threats from any criminal.
So you used to say the same security forces, the same thing in the security forces. Same soldier, helicopter, the whole era one, the whole army turn out, hundreds of police and soldiers, kick off door, take out man, and go lock them up. Move from in front of me, Andrew. Move fast. Yes. So when are you making here where I'm saying now, yesterday? See? When you say the same exact thing him do, the same plan him use. He might use it all over the place. And a matter of fact, he might tell him no private land, but yes, still these people go around and get voted. And promise these people think about these people for open them eye. I can tell you, me, you can't do me this. You can't use no money, no food, not at all, and hold me. Once bitten, twice shy. You couldn't be a demian and do this to me, and none of you come here, and come back. Yeah? In a 2007, you know, for me play you. In April 2007, the man go to court. In 2010, him win. That's the whole of your time, Andrew Holness, as a minister. And you turn a prime minister for a short time. And you say he wasn't there. KAMINA and Johnson Smith, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Come here play you now with a lie. Because you say a lie, you know. You don't say a lie. Let me go to the page. I'm a tough fact. I'm going to put it up here, sir. Because me not the top lie. You can't deny this. Same like we talk about Mark and the 80s and the 90s and things. No, we're talking about KAMINA and Johnson Smith. See the people? See the case I know. When you see it, I'm big it up, I can't see it more. Tell me now, which lie because I see the JLP them and go put out a talk about PMP. I try. I'm going to put up this. Right? Let me put up this. Let me big it up the more phone that you can't see to yourself. Right? Let me widen this good. Tell me if you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it, right? Good. Let me show how big I can open this because you can't see it. I want to go down there so that you can't see it on yourself. I go to her name. I swear she was a liar upon this. Andrew, you don't know nothing, right? According to you. Remember widen this. Remember widen this there. Hold on. Remember widen this. Andrew, you don't know nothing according to you, right? Remember widen this. People, tell me if I might name this. I'm widen it. Oh, fine. But may I go down before that? All right, let me run this. Yeah, so. 134. How much that? Me not keep up nobody time. See the 1981 informed by David. So me going back. So when them say Patterson sell land, una nastiness. 29, 34. 31, 32. Me could look on some liar, yeah, so 96. 33, 34. So I'm going to stop at 34. I'm going to draw down this sticker. All right. 33 that. I could draw 34. This is what I want to say when I contest. All right. Oh, you reject something like this. I mean, I listen to my Andrew say, when you can't see this good, right? Mike, when I see it good? When you can't read my screen, don't. When you can't see the screen. All right. Company. And Chisholm and Company. All right. Let me draw up from here. So, yeah. And Chisholm and Company. J. Henry Chisholm. That's the man, you know. James Henry Chisholm. Which concerns the ownership of over 1,000 acres. 1,000 acres. Oh, and look at now. Of resort property commenced in October 1989. So, Patterson in 93 sell the man property when the man have them property from way down so. And the property them they bought 1,000 acres they bought all on for mining. But look on this. The order made by Edward J. Side previous history. This people did not. All right, let me see yes so. Okay, yes, I'm going to come in. I don't want to stop this so. I just want to see the liar then, the name of the liar. All right, people. Look on the name of the liar. Suit number, see there? Of 201. Upon motion, coming for hearing and above date. See the above date there? Upon hearing Mr. Norman E. Wright, QC, instructed by Norman Wright and company attorney at law for applicant hearing, and Mr. Patrick Foster and Miss KAMINA E. Smith. And the Eastern Field Elizabeth. KAMINA Johnson Smith, listen to people. Attorney at law, instructed by firm Clinton Art and Company attorney at law for the respondent. Here on and upon reading the affidavit of James Henry Chisholm, sworn on the 17th day of June 2001. It is hereby ordered that the relief sought in the motion dated the 7th day of June 2001 as amended be granted as follows. After listening to names of shareholders, and the shareholders them have put them thing together that was struck out from the registry of shareholders, the following sentence appear at page 94 of the record, and it show you. And by inserting, and it show you the name of the name applicant James, the name James Henry Chisholm, as old as 500 ordinary shares, number, and it tell you the folio 1053 to number 1052, and a director of New Falmouth Resort Limited. See? So she take part in this. This is she. You see the E? Let me show you what the E stand for. Again. No see that. Let me big up a part. Let me big it up for you that when I can't see. See there? And who this? No Johnson Smith this. This. No see that. Let me say if you not see it on my screen. Want to see it big on my screen? No KAMINA that with a unique name, Johnson Smith. No see that. Attorney at law, instructed by firm Clinton Art and Company. So Andrew tell me say no nothing about this. Let me move that. Let me say our name. Johnson Smith. Where name? Let me see what Johnson Smith should name. Let me see what Johnson's. I don't know why they liberate them that take the thing and put it up to you know. Because you know I don't do tabloid. When you know something I run on the way. Right? Let me see what Johnson Smith should name. Yeah? So Johnson Smith. Man, you can't call me now, man. Me do something, man. You call around, but you know look. See that? KAMINA Elizabeth Johnson. The E Elizabeth. She same one. She same one. Yeah? Totally not. Yeah. Totally not you. Damn road. Totally not, but totally not there. Yes. Let me say totally not. Because totally not under your big gut there, man. Totally not. Totally not. Go run up under your big dirty thinking sour mama and come off of my thing. Here's a piece of shit. Yeah? Instead of your type on here, you have to come front of me, come talk to me. Una germs. You might have to teach the table. Go run up under your big orange thinking mama here. Ban for you. Here's a piece of shit. Don't come back over here neither, you know. Because someone knows, hey, Mr. Go run up under your big slimy thinking mama. Yeah? Go walk and catch man like dog. Go learn table manners. He's a piece of shit. All right, done with you. I stinking. You all look, me don't know why the fuck, where come over here for? It's gonna be the only thing someone like sooner I like, you know. You see someone, I bet you not show up on the face and do this. Show me something here, when I shit, you know, don't be telling you, you know, put me over here, say, you know. Do not do that. Me I want no friend. Me I want no size company and a friend. Fuck off. Una shit. All right, good. Me not play with you know. Una shit. All right, good. Let me show you where the piece of shit them put up. What play Andrew Holness now? Your mother for teach a table manners. She a shit too. Yeah? Yeah, man. All right. She look at the germs them put up. And in favor, or if you reject, look what the germs them screenshot and put up yesterday. So we have to beat them. This favor dirty thinking fish head, watch a chain. Big dirty thinking fish head this, you know. So see that, and a dirty thinking wide news put up this. Look here. JP rejects PMP attempt to link government to Cooper spend land and turmoil. So when you look now at this, them put up. So Jamaica News said, this is the most informed media and social media. No one daily challenges the host because he has a receipt for everything he says, 100%. Very interesting. So I put up this. So me I tell you no, around put me big dirty thinking fish headless. You two stink. We mark you with a chain here, you know. So we know it's you the right so. We mark you with this piece of, hey, so me can look on them and identify them, you know. Big dirty thinking and big dirty thinking, mama. Anything we want to put up, you know. Yeah? You don't care, can't contest this. She did depend the case. Well, I wish side she depend, she know about it good and she's a member. She right now. Yeah? She right now. So she did depend the case. And she right now a minister. So Andrew Holness man go play him and I said no, not at all about the case. She not tell about the case because she depend it. 2001. It's there. It's there, right there. When they work out share one ship and everything, it's there. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. Where you say, my brother? Where you say, John? You know, me never put them in. Let me tell you now, 100 phone me going, hey, me not so nice at all, me look it up. I remember traumatized from the night, from them kill my brother, so when they don't come in and go away, me take it out for one. Hey, someone more want sooner in front of me, you know. Who don't even know. I remember, when they can't sit down there, when they don't run put fucking shadow here. All right, and shadow there everywhere. When they light the car, you know, see, don't fuck yourself. When they go away. Yeah? All right. I better me use when me have and do good, you know. Because everybody have good and bad. Yeah? I mean around with people, you know. Because a long time I battle them, you know. From before we even have social media. So you know what I mean? At the wilderness, I battle with them. When it not suit for battle criminal police and thing, and me and them a battle. And I know me and them a battle, you know. So me not ramp with them. We don't me ramp with them, no. You can't call me now, let's me cut off the phone, man. Still I call me just Bill. See? We not ramp with them. I'm put up Andrew Holness, you know. So you have Andrew Holness come do the same thing like in a SSL. Yeah, but Andrew come and say, yes, so I could dissect him now. Hear this.
A raging conversation going on now about a particular.
All right, so look on this now. If you is a concerned Prime Minister, sincere, or the fuck you go to house and you say raging concern, you don't see nothing about a you don't think about the police, the soldier, you know, talk, you know, come up on the first day from the 11th. Today, do much people. If not come out from the 11th, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. David, long time. Long time, me back. Long time the human rights bro come back to them, you know. Run with some enough of them too, you know. Because we're not so soft like a pirate Jonah, we're tough, you know. Yeah, but you know, but we're cool. Yeah. We don't make some boy come around with we. We don't do that. No, we don't take chat. You hear me say? Yeah, right, cool. Me name loan somebody take talk, man. See? Yes. But me keep it real. Because you will never catch me Rona. You never catch me Rona, do tabloid. We are holding by my own words. Remember, you know, like that piece of shit that you could have seen me a play. Andrew talking bullshit. And you say, oh, PNP, you chat. You know, she say your germs. Oh, you fit up on my screen when I play the one man where I say own things and I tell lie. And you say, me I do what? Your germs. You don't have no right to come on and put something on here. You're a piece of shit. Yeah? You're Andrew Yasanov, you're Prime Minister. If you care for the people, it matter about the baby too, you know. Yeah? Yeah, man. See? He might talk about the baby. The baby. But look and sit down, easy and relax. Yeah? See? Yeah, man. Yeah, one. Florida. No, me not go through that yet, you know. You know, so me like go through that. Me never talk about these things, yeah? At pepper seed, me don't know, but me do me investigate and more even talk about that. Me for 5 years. You know, me zigzag every see, you know. And that all eyes and zigzag every see. So me not talk about things where, yes. Me have to go through them things. Me not go, you know, so me have to see things, prove a documents, and when me get them, I make an answer you. So me not talk things where, you know that still. See? All right. So me not do it like them, you know. Them are garbage. Me have to have receipt like this. And then me dissect it. You're a prime minister though. Yeah? People, much people, 3 months old baby. And him not have no remorse. Him sit down and this is show you Jamaica poor and pauperize him. He might give her a house. To poor people same way. They don't have nothing, you know. Taxpayer money I give her a house. And you criticize some of the poor people, but them I get house. Even the one them where I get this, you must no man, if you have some art because you don't have nothing and you get something with taxpayers' money. And that me tell you so one of people who know easy neither, you know, them are shit, you know. Eh? 3 days old baby. And you have one around 30 days, 1 month. See? And look how easy a chat. Him say him no same thing him do with SSL alive. KAMINA Johnson was the attorney. With the same 1,000 acre land to go do shares and what have you. She's there. Them can't move this is a court papers. You can't come and talk about mixed shit. And right now. And she can't say, well, me never no. Your father didn't have this and you're part of the JLP long time. And say, like, when you call Margot in the 90s and talk about him did this. Alright, we don't know bag of bullshit. She was there. And she a minister. So him know. So she tell him, say, yes, man, because that and that. Him know, you know. And I'm telling you, because them send the police and soldier them, you know. And them do it, you know. You notice, as a prime minister, and they come out and condemn it. Him not say, the police and soldier, him don't have the people, them. And the problem cannot, listen, the amount of poor people in Jamaica can't solve, so, you know. We don't have the money, and that's the truth. Who get. But you can't do this. The only thing you can do is cut the land and who can go and do them thing, them do it. But don't do this to them. I remember you can't move 700,000 people. It's impossible. Yeah? Continue. Yeah, where I say yeah, so here the garbage. So here not the other day, look here. So him sit down and get out the house. This is not a formal thing. Him just said the other day, here this way him say yes, Michael.
You know that there is a raging conversation going on now.
You can't believe this. You know that it's not you know, like when the Prime Minister come out and make a real official statement. I know I'm not the one. This is not an official statement. You know. He might give them and them a laugh. Saying what the one of them are just labor right and just nasty in themselves. Yeah? Them might get a place. Them people don't have no. Them might get a place. Them don't have nothing neither, you know. And them laugh when them say this. It's so embarrassing. and no heart in them chest. Them are shit. Yeah? Hear this. Remember, play it back. Listen, them laugh and everything, you know. And you enter, you know, there is a raging. This is not an official statement, him make. Eh? Him nasty in himself to man. This disrespectful. Look at him face and hear them laugh. Hear this.
You know that there is a raging conversation going on now.
Why you don't laugh about this? So I'm talking about the conversation, not the people them. First thing come out of mouth, conversation, raging conversation. All right, no generate.
About a particular community in Trelawney. The incident is quite concerning.
But the body language, I don't tell you this. If you're a prime minister, you sit baby outside and you give her a house and you take this, Tracy Markey, you don't have to come talk this. The baby quite concerning. Particularly the baby, the day-old baby, and it touched me. If it touch you as a prime minister, you do something same time. This guy, this government, remember, I know, the police and the soldiers, without them, the people in the place couldn't move. You can see what build up down there, you know. We have to see what build up down there, can't stay barren. Yeah? This guy, evil plus tax. Evil plus tax. I know I don't like play tax neither, but plus tax. Yeah? Continue.
And many of the images that we have seen are disturbing.
You see, you know, touch him. And many of the images I've already seen are disturbing. So him just attack. Yeah? Reverse psychology straight and him evil. If he just come out and just sit down and just write there, so he never even go down there now. He don't even go down there now. This is how the man wicked and fucking heart. The guy not go down there. Sit down now and then the paper them spin it. Because the one of them are spin doctors, you know. Spin germs. Can't put no doctor upon them name. Them are spin germs. Yeah? Continue.
My heart goes out to the
people. Look at him look like a heart goes out. Look here. Look on the heart goes out.
And many of the images that we have seen are disturbing.
But remember, Andrew, you as the Prime Minister, you see this, the image, committed by the force, the security force. The security forces. And look how easy. Look how easy and my heart goes out. And disturbing. And it's disturbing, but him just start Friday. Something happen around Tuesday. Him not say nothing. As a Prime Minister, you know, the buck stop with him, you know. So if aided and betted this and them use the security force to it, continue.
My heart goes out to the families who have been dislocated.
Yeah,
I see a particular image of a newborn and the mother being displaced.
Him lie again, you know, him see a particular image. Him see the video. Can watch everything, him see the video. Him know, him couldn't put himself to go down there, sir, you know. So when I do put out this before him even visit, today or Saturday, him reach on there. Yeah? This a guilty guy, you know. This a way I'm wicked, you know. Uncle idiot them can trick. Yeah? You as a Prime Minister, and you get called, you know, stop and say, call the police them. You know, call Crab and Crab, call them and say, call who send them police down there. Check at the man, no. That is breaking some laws. It never happened in Jamaica. Police and soldiers don't come by 3 o'clock for a bulldozer. Never happened. First time in the history of Jamaica. Well, them bulldozers don't have back a wall, so, you know, but in the early morning like this, them dangerous. Yeah? Continue.
These are the tragedies of our history.
These are the, look how easy. Because of him a play too much, that guy a wicked till him can't wicked no more.
And it is one thing that history does, is to repeat itself. And I am committed to ensure that our history is not repeated.
So if him committed To the history not repeat itself. When I'm going to the next place with police and soldier, where am I going to tell me he said? Because they're not going themselves, you know. Because that I mean, remember him committed again, you know. Where you can't follow, you know. Them about the global St. Thomas too. Sugar Company of Jamaica, that's the government land again. Yeah? Continue. I'll be a bullshit in talk. PR.
Which is why I am unequivocal and very clear in not endorsing squatting and
that alone tell you. So when you must say not endorsing squat. Remember these people vote for them, you know. Every one of them are these people when I'm not I can't think vote for them. The big boys, I mean, can't go to the big boys and get them vote. You can't go to sensible people and get them vote and joke. The people them want to go and pick up, and most of them people live from some land when I'm not title. We not ask you. Them the way them broke. You think you could have come see me and give me 5 grand? And give me a Kentucky? Cause this year this me, you know. You need to hand it to me. For you see you not gonna do that. You have to know, cause you know some of you have worries. And you have to get a lifetime ban, cause you couldn't go see me. And come give me a shirt and wrap up 5 grand, put in it. And give me a box of Kentucky and put me on a bus. Eh? And these are the people them use. If the people them educated and have them things, there's no way them can't win. Them can't even take for election. And you couldn't buy them. So them use some hungry belly wanga god people for do them thing. Eh? This is sin. And you hear him? Squat in that. Where in that? The people them just get mashed up and you say nah in there squatting. And all my talk is like people are going on and a squat. The people them live there long time. Court case that tell you how long the man have the land, how long man him live there from 50 years. Or 50 something years. You man of that. People live on it long time. Yeah? So might move from under the people them thing. You understand? Them is nastiness. These are the same people I want to pan down over the place I vote for them. See, boom, fast, go up and the girl, the lady that running where, you know. I said, who you think? More him talk about him call her a name and spit. What you need? Go ask her what she need. You know, hear what she tell him? Then start this and a cuss. You know, see the video. She said, go up, that's why you think me can come by out. Good. Can everybody them can come by out? What you need? Eh? Says she good. Where you looking at Kossar? Eh? These are the same people where you disrespect now. You know, and they are squatting. Where you can't do about squatting. And there is nobody else squatting in Jamaica. You can't ban in our place and squat. That is bullshit. Yeah? This is bullshit. Man, them are going on and do garbage. And here the word come out and out, him a fight to know. That is why I doing that squatting. You born on a piece of land. Your mother dead, your granny dead, and what have you? And them come tell you, say, oh, I know you want it, and me you want it. And when them sweep it from under your foot, because them in a government. Eh? Yeah. You understand? She run him where, man. She run the Pumbas, man. Yeah, she run him where now? You know, she run him where we kid. Silver Rudy, she run him where we kid. But what you need? With the motor, that me remember me talk to her, you know. Interview her, me talk to her. Yes. So, you go there with your author, I said. You and your author, no, and look on the lies, look on the speed, hear this.
Illegal occupation of land. As your Prime Minister, I have been unequivocal and very clear.
Hear this.
I do intend to address the specific matter when I have the full details of the matter. The matter is quite complex and it involves court rulings.
So when I have the full details, you could have said something emergency like this with so much family, but you have to PR with one house and sit down and say when you have the full details. And then, when you hear this before, hold on, come I show them, hey, me intend to show for you. And the first thing you hear when I say this, And him that a lie, let me show you something, let me remind you something.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness has hit back at critics over the time he took to comment on the multi-million-dollar fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. For almost 2 weeks, the fraud has dominated headlines locally and across global media. But Mr. Holness said he only wanted to address the matter when he had received the facts.
Well, you saw the man lie. At the same method, or if you make him use in a SSL, you're still type in an entire part of the government agency in a SSL. But he never, you're the man that lie, you saw. And him sit down and tell you more lie again. You have to run and do with the same fucking shit. Him just wait till a couple months or a couple, then him come back with the same lie. Remember, KAMINA was one of the liars, you know. And that even with the shares are what, but show it, it's there in the quote thing, it's there. See there, original thing. So she that tell him and him that know. Them tell him, 2 of her get vote, because them vote for them. So she go around, go knock. A matter of fact, at the government, give them back material to build back the place. Me pray that. So them know. Them do canvassing. Everything when them say a lie. Continue. Hear the lie. When does say him want the facts, hear this. Hear this.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness has been facing backlash for his delay in commenting on the fraud case involving over 40 investors, including Sprint legend Usain Bolt. The opposition and other quarters of society have questioned whether or not the delayed response was in a bid to cover up information. But Mr. Holness says not so.
There was this query as to why I didn't jump out with a statement immediately. It's simply because I have a duty that when I speak, the information that I provide must be unassailable.
People, you know what's the man that wicked? When the man said it, 2021, you know, you see the book of 100,000 US from SSL going at one new book. You see it in the report. One new bank book from NCB, US account, whopping with no dollars. By 10 days, 140,000 US dropping at fee, around 143. But in addition, when the marks, with around 23, him never know him, and him have to be an assailable, him never know nothing. But yes, still, him same one. Make them put NHT in it and around 4 more government agency. Putting in a NHT and LS. Wait name, SSL. Around 5 government agency now. Too much money. And it's here. It's there. We can't write up it there. The man collect back money. Then him come out and talk something different. Him did don't go invest and him did pull out him money. Him pull out free money, then it collapse. Inside trading, that they call it. And then them put the man Caswip on board, on government board. But yes, still him never know nothing. Him tell the people, this is how the man lie. This is how you lie and do all this. It have to be assailable, but some people have in a field day. This are the same thing the guy use. Him dangerous. We know him, you know. So when him do this thing, I can't do show like this. Can me wait for him, you know. Me wait for him. I was waiting on him. Because I could have prayed him, you know. And me and Patrick attack him and say, if I pray him, because I could have prayed him, so this are the same thing, man. Because I'm hold on. Him now alone. I mean, no. We talk about it. My bedroom talk about it. Come here, wait for him. Tell me, I wait for him, man. I wait for him. And him run out. So here when I say, yes, I'm going to finish pay this. Hear this.
And that means you have to take time to verify.
Yeah.
But we saw in the interim that some persons had a field day with misinformation.
Yeah, when you use the word field day misinformation. And then it come out when look him alone, nobody else. Now you see about nobody. Him collect 140,000 in a bank book in a NCB with film thing. Then him say, well, I'm doing investors, I'm a draw out. Then him come back. Remember I'm trying misinformation. Eh? If God was my man, him strike him lie plus tax. Dangerous. This was a lie. This, and if you notice when though, misinformation. So for them thing is, when them tell them lie, them spin it. Like when I sit down around with Isaac and one say, Isaac's a chap. When we look at Dunce one, I say, if you respect, when the president of the name, Donald Trump and chopping. If it's a chop the government with a bed foot. Remember the government thing they chop the government, you know. Remember Dalvin put us chop the government $3.7 million, you know. 2.1 with the car, and then she collect money with a speaker, 1.6. She travel with the car and not never. She had sell the car. Never did I use it. And she found it guilty. Yeah? Real we chop 50,000. 50 million, sorry. 50 million. Yeah? And when you Kim Brown, Lawrence, they made that all of them. Right now, them are draw the court to try to let him go. The money gone, the woman, them use the woman name. You understand? When you look the driver name, them use the driver name. Chop, that is chopping. So even out with ISAT and we the JLP want, and we don't want what? We not criminal. We not go away. We not shit. This is the same textbook Andrew use again. So he never know. He never know. You ever see one with the pandalan? Yeah? And here him lie now. Move that. Let me finish play the lie where I tell. So him a wait, forget every information. When KAMINA Smith, she was a liar. Pandicate. Could I tell him say yes? The man that and what's that? She can't tell him. She work on the case. She with the unit name was a liar. In 2001. And you say everything but she can't go deny that or you deny that. It's there. When you can't go drive and look on it, it's there. But your friend know you say me have it, man. Remember me eagle service for doing, you know. Yeah? It's a chopper government. See, Andrew Holness say I can't certify. See, Gavin and him there. See, Rosie just come out, come tell us that Donovan chop 1.5 out of the contract. And why am I chop? Eh? Not my word, me play it. Not my word. Continue with Andrew. See, Andrew Wheatley there, he have 160 million when he can't give account for how you make these money. Remember, you know, better than down around 500,000 barrels of oil chop down there, you know. Nobody know where that can now. Yeah? Over $5 billion worth of oil we can't get accounted for. Yeah? Money chop all over the place. Cake buy, this, that. And then you run out, but Isaac said chop. Well, let me tell you now, no fool. You see these things when you run out with you have Isaac, when them call it, yes. When Isaac come and you stream the cover, them and them thing, Isaac a liar, you know. Isaac not stupid, you know. When he get lawsuit too. Yes. He might tell the government, cause him, my human rights, him do human rights law to and everything, my human rights lawyer to and everything. When he get lawsuit, you know, one run off for the mouth and chat bullshit. Yeah? But Isaac, not stupid. Yeah? Him not stupid. You understand? Yeah. So when Isaac come out and talk, but the government, we know the government are going and chop. Them a chopper. And you come out and you gotta make a draw back everything from the government and show much thing on the chop. I do a series about chopping, you know. With Reed and she will say this and how much more things chop. Because you see when it does come out, on the fool, man. Eh? The amount of money chop what them can't talk about. And what them I run go? I have to do that program. I have to do that program, but you have to do that one. I do a program and put up the chop of them. Yes. And question them. Eh? This are all them fool. You can't have a government with too much thing. And them are talk about convict. Mama cover convict in Jamaica. Isaac Young when you say this and him come to a liar and thing. That a you thing, it motivate people. She a big old tough back turbot. And she in there as a government minister and chop the place. Yeah? Chop it. And them found her guilty. And right now she a minister as a convict. I want to say convict. Only so stupid. Remember it a roll back pound, you know. 100-fold. Because we not think. We not draw things from people that them can draw it back pound in a real time. In a reality. See? We not take more in a run with it when yes, look what chopper we have in the government right now. Choppers! I do the show and show much chopper we have. Yeah? Go back to Andrew Holness and them garbage.
To be properly advised on those court rulings before I speak.
You don't need to properly advise our people. If the people in Jamaica with a young baby, or you're not talking about properly advised by court ruling. Everybody read out that and him get that I let me there and see it. You know, if you advise by the court ruling, the people them have no place to live. And here we're not talking about now, he's not talking about the police. And that's for sure it's him, you know. It has come from the government, you know. He not condemn them action, you know. And so no, the state and the helicopters are no. In silent panic because it's him. Same like SSL is him. And them, even the big dirty thinking Fisher doesn't know. My part of the cabinet. Them know. Them know what them do. The whole of them know what them do. But them a try to come spin. Big mama know too, you know. Because I'm a part of the cabinet, you know. Big dirty thinking, mama. Yes, continue.
I do intend to, however, address the matter. As soon as the matter occurred, and it was brought to my attention, I had no prior knowledge of it. None of our ministers.
So you lie again. KAMINA have knowledge of it, so should I tell you? And I want to send out the police, so I lie again. So, hey, if me a prime minister, and me hear say helicopter and thing, don't you, the first thing what you do, Fletcher? Fletcher, Karen, what you do? If you're the real prime minister, you're the prime minister, and you hear how much police and soldiers to cut people out of them bed. You not talk about that neither, you know. Nothing about the government agency. Fathers, they kidnap them and them and lock them up. He no mention not like this, you know. He might burn squatting. He might attack squatters who have vote for him. Who him call squatters. Yeah? And who? He might endorse this and this, but you take them and give the big boys them who can buy it. Who make profit. Yeah? You take them and give them. Yeah? Say him not know about this, you know, and him know about them and him not ask. Eh? You understand? No man, where people come and tell me what's going on already. I play that already, you know. Karen, I play that. Oh, you say somebody that would have to, all right, yes. Yes. So somebody that have to come and explain, don't it? But him that come out and condemn it. Oh, me hear that and that and that. No more want this from me desk. From the same day. Him say no from the same time. Early. So I'm saying humanitarian. Him not say him stop the police or him hard or nothing, you know. As a prime minister, listen this. Listen here. He give himself, you know.
Not the member of parliament. I got a call very early in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised. And immediately we mobilized resources from ODPEM. And
so that means it was a plan. You get involved very early. You not stop the police. You not ask no question. Police have to brief you. Soldier have to brief you. Oh, you don't know. Yeah? The whole place could have, that mean them could have overthrow you then and take up the place. The same police and soldier, nobody know. Eh? That mean the place now run by, it run by the private man. And the man, you know, him dead. The man himself dead. Yeah? The man, the same man, James, him dead. Right? So have some other kids there, what have you, but him dead. Right? So somebody go there and we don't know who go there. So the man, the person where you saw more powers, and by the way, it wasn't a demolition order. But then they kick down. Him not ask this question. So why you lock up with citizens of the country? They take fast because that cause the government. And you know say nothing about nothing like this. But you know from early in the morning, but you never know. You know, but you never know, but you get a call. You say you never know nothing, you know, but you get a call early. Same time you mobilize aid. And you video the aid and put it up. Eh? Continue.
Ministry of Labour and Social Security to assist because technically it was a disaster.
More than a disaster.
Luckily.
So hear this now? Technically about it. Or you say you don't know about it, it was a disaster. Or you say you don't know about it, but technically it was a disaster. You know, go down there. And you mobilize something, you know, go down there. Eh? You don't say nothing about the police, the soldier, not the helicopter, nothing. Taxpayers' money. Eh? You don't say nothing, and you tell me about it was a disaster. And luckily, and hear this. Hear the part where I give myself again. Yeah, remember open it bigger. Hear this.
We were very frugal and responsible in how we used the materials that we were able to respond with. We never use off what we didn't need to use off. So what we got in aid and support and what we bought in stock, we never wasted. We put it down carefully,
It is.
So that when the next disaster strike, whether it is hurricane or an untimely relocation, and
so I'm saying no fucking no. Who did not say what I'm saying? Come on. So nothing that you plan for. You know, me say them fool you fuck. Hey, and me like none of them like them I require shit, them not bad like me, you know. Yeah, when that's come on. When him get, him no waste it. Him put it up. See, annex, remember you know, annex hurricane or relocation. So him plan for relocate a lot of people. You know hear him? Make me play it back. So him never use it and put it. That means him did plan for this, you know. Them have it. So them him does say it, you know. Him does say it. Make me play this again. Yeah. Yeah. No, them love big man. I pay a big man, them love you around that saying. Them don't love poor people. Make me play it back when him does say come on. Him does tell us say him plan to relocate them. Listen. That hear this.
fully, so that when the next disaster strike, whether it is hurricane or an untimely relocation and dislocating exercise, we are able to respond to the people.
Relocating and dislocated exercise. Him tell us how them do it. Him not say it. Dislocated exercise. Him use the word exercise, you know. Paula. Him use the word exercise. No, yeah, this no. Him use the word exercise. That means the police just listen again. Him you listen again. So it was planned. Here it me tell you say them I idiot. Hear this.
We never waste it. We put it down carefully, so that when the next disaster strike, whether it is hurricane or an untimely relocation and dislocating exercise, we are able to respond to the people.
Don't use the word exercise. Don't use it. Relocation exercise in response to the people. That means they might exercise that a lot. You don't want to hear it? I'm play it one more time. This was planned. Him just say it, you know. Him say it. Yes. Him say it. Him say it. Relocation. No, you know, hear the exercise. Remember play it again. Relocation exercise. You know, like where you have more people hear this.
And responsible in how we use the materials that we were able to respond with. We never use off what we didn't need to use off. So what we got in aid and support and what we bought in stock, we never waste it. We put it down carefully.
Yes.
So that when the next disaster strike, whether it is hurricane or an untimely relocation and dislocating exercise, we are able to respond to the people.
With a relocation or dislocation exercise. So they might dislocate them like this. Him say it, you know. Relocation or dislocation, like when you on the exercise. That means the government, military and them come and them dislocate you. So him can respond to you. Him say it. So him put it down. You hear him dislocation exercise. You hear this? Use it, yeah. Him activate it. So dislocation exercise, him have it. Yes. So whether this, they might dislocate a lot of people. You hear this? Him say it. Yeah, him say it, man. It confirm. I'm not play it and make him hear it. Him just admit it, you know. I'm not tell you, say them I said.
Able to respond with. We never use off what we didn't need to use off. So what we got in aid and support and what we bought in stock, we never waste it. We put it down carefully, so that when the next disaster strike, whether it is hurricane or an untimely relocation and dislocating exercise, we are able to respond to the people.
And dislocated, when I'm dislocated exercise, they respond to the people. And when not talk about the police, the helicopter, the amount of money used, and the government are get sued for unlawful imprisonment. In the business about that. Him just born squatter, the same one where them go around and go dig up and walk barefoot and go look for a vote. And call it squatter. You take him out of 1 room and 2 room, now him call you squatter. Him just take me just pay before. But I'm open him and him tell say you're squatter and him not good job. So I'm gonna help you build castle. But them a plan for this location exercise. That mean them, and you see, so them are going with this location exercise all over the place. When you hear it, He make himself clear. Yeah, all right. Continue.
And we have been able to respond in the humanitarian crisis that has been created.
So when they come get in the water and put that, it's a humanitarian crisis. You see it? The government have to pay money for all them, no for them things. I forget last week. Continue. Yes, continue.
There is a longer term response that is necessary. And as all of you stand here, there are some of you who are occupying land for which you have not yet certified the occupancy. You have no title, some of you have no lease, no permission. Some of you is land that has been handed down from your grandparents' time and you have been on it for how long, but it's not formalized. And others of you have been just living on land that you go and see nobody using it and you use it. Now, Jamaica can develop with informality.
So you say when them attack this, Jamaica not have the money. You see, when them time make a problem with, you know, when them dislocate you where you have to go, in the sea, him take you for big mama them, you are sea creature now. Eh? And them want this to come people that them can win election. Eh? Them dangerous. So this wasn't them promise, you know, from poverty to prosperity. See? And there's no way, everywhere have poor people, you know. Yeah? Jamaica wasn't have no work and them thing. And then people can't buy a house. If you think about the bag of cement, how much you 1,000 black? Just land alone, just think about people be the one pay. You don't even have the money. So then people can't, and them not have no job. Yeah. You understand? This bad. Yeah, continue.
But Jamaica cannot develop with unfairness as well.
Unfairness.
So whatever the government does, it has to address the issue of informality, and we can't be too mouth about it.
It is.
We have to speak straight
It is
about
true.
it. Squatting is wrong. Informal settlement is not encouraged. But yes, every single Jamaican should have equal opportunity to get access to land and housing.
You see, talking don't make sense. If over 700,000 people now have no money, not a bank book, you don't have nothing, you don't have a job, you can't go in a grocery place for work and lifting and think you can buy a house. Impossible. Impossible. You can't go in a hotel, go work the money there and say you have to own your house. Unless you have some of the money that come from somewhere, you have some big youth and them work and I sell in a food and something. You can't move, especially you have young kids. Now move. Yeah? Enough of them police or even them constable, them for them to pay care of them worthwhile, to pay them look rent and things sometimes. Most of the time. Let them have some partner, you know, where they might try to put something together and what have you. But majority of them, you can't work with them. See? Majority. See, most of people now work. So most of the time also, some of the people are just talking, you know, now we're going away, you know. Because Jamaica gone. See? We need big bold step. This is garbage. Yeah. Make him, so if me don't know what I'm doing, they must know well. But in the days when you ask a question, they're like, Star Girl, when you ask a question, what do you make it? They must know me white fall, or maybe I can't take you with them, yeah. You can't go when people name me white fall. You can't belly for them, son. You can't belly for poor people, you know. Him not like them, you know. Him use them. Because everything when I talk about bullshit. Continue.
The two things are not in contravention of each other.
Yeah.
Not in contravention.
Yeah.
Now, we will be addressing the issue.
We
will have to find ways to support those families who are impacted.
Yes.
But whatever our response is, we have to be careful that we don't set a precedence that is not sustainable.
Brother, not all what the government do right now not sustainable. You have to just do what you can do. Taxpayers money, you know. Do what you can do. Hear this.
Because whatever we do now, everybody's going to expect that it is done going forward. So, which is why we are being very careful in preparing a
When I talk about bullshit, you know. Can we have easy solution to bullshit? Continue.
response that is sustainable. And mind you, this is not the only repossession, dislocation, eviction that is occurring.
Yeah, what I'm saying? Repossession, dislocation. So I repeat it again. Dislocation. Okay.
And it is occurring on private property, but it is becoming a public concern.
You know, it's occurring on private property but public concern. You hear him?
So we have to be very careful in crafting a response. You know, what is amazing, and as I have your attention for another minute or so, everyone will say the government must respond. The government must do something. Yes, the government must respond. Yes, the government must do something. But what is the government going to respond with? Your tax dollars.
Then, brother, Anjo, we are talking fuck you again. Everything with the government respond with our people tax dollars. That's why you have to respond. It's not your money. So you mean what the government respond? So the people them pay tax. Let me tell you, every Jamaican pay tax. You go and buy something from in some shop hardware and you pay tax. You buy things, you pay tax. Yeah? Seven directly or indirectly or directly. You pay tax. Yeah? When I honor your money. I'm a tough to pay him. Yeah? But continue.
It's your funds that the government is going to respond. It's your funds. So you need to take an interest in how those funds will be used.
So why they never take an interest when you spend 20 billion down there so pan the hospital for 10 years and it not done. No go people funds. When they take an interest right here, rather have how much 100 million and not no move this how much billion up there so 500 million up a UA. And the one of them money they were out there so. And so people must take an interest. The taxpayers' money, the one I eat. Alright, continue.
Because the government can't respond and say, all right, everybody who is squatting, everybody who is illegally occupying, we're going to give you land. Or we're going to build a house for you.
You sound stupid. The land, and like the government that pay for the land the long time, the land are for the people. And it's simple. For the government I do just mark out a piece of land and the people have it and them take time and build it. You don't need to build no house to them. Same like how them have that and then take them time over the decades. It's that cheaper. You just, formalize it and you put the little lot and them have it and them take time build it. Government now have to spend about the land is there. The government land. When I talk about bullshit, that's a 1, 2, 3. And that does take no bag no money. So you leave out the part of the road that I drop in and you show them, don't go by yourself. So if you put 100 lots, like how them have the container houses, them put it in a row. If you have 100 lots, it's 100 lots. If you have 200, that's a 200 lots. So when a man come and know him take and him know where him there. And him take time bill. You don't have to put no money in that. Family to just drop in a road and you drop in the little sewer line or where them do what. You don't have to put a bag of money in that. So the government never have to build a house to them. You understand? I remember the people them money same way. So you can't reject the people them from their money. This is a bullshit. Continue.
Well, what happened to the people who are occupying their lands legally but don't have a house on it? What about other people who have followed?
So you can hear that. You say about squat the yard, say what to the people them who occupy them land legally, but them don't have a house. Them have a land. Them have land. So you are to take up the one them who have land and say this and the government have land, they have turn bush. You don't give them. And you're one, You just in the office, I keep the office, I'll give them the land. If them willing to take their time and build, the government have a good that for them thing, you just mark it out. Just take like come and say. It's simple. Because them have to live, some of them can't go to the sea. You can't deport them going away. You get vote from them, it's a piece of shit. But you thought that make no sense. I play Damon Crawford, will make enough time, will make real sense. Yeah? More than I play him, but I finish him. I play Damon Crawford. What continue.
The rule, but are in difficult circumstances. What about them?
Yeah, when I ask you so, if the people them in a turmoil, when I ask about what about a man who have him land but him can't have no house? Why I ask that? If them people here say you build them house and them take time build them house, give them piece of government land and them take time build it. You're jackass of a man. And then I ask some stupid question. When you have baby outside and I can't put him outside yet, brother. Remember if he died second, I put him outside long time. But yeah, I tell life and PMP now. Look how the man wicked. Hear this.
We divert resources from them to this. So we have to think about the response very carefully. I want to say here that as a society, we must draw a line on this business of the illegal occupation of land.
So, Andrew, you know, say that's that bullshit. Or you draw a fucking line where you have over 700,000 people who don't have no title. 700,000. What am I going to do? Draw a line and say, oh no, the people that live, how they live right now. Long time. So what kind of line you draw? Eh? The people that live for generation. What kind of line you talk about? I know, I say, this guy must get good. That's why I'm telling you, poor people. Remember, I just play him in my head, put my own castle, you know. I want to squat land, you know. These are the same guy. Yeah? Action speak louder than words. When I talk about shit. Yeah? Continue. Yeah, man, I drop word from PMP when I make no sense now. Hear this, Paula.
But at the same time, we need to turn a new page on how we make lands available to the people of Jamaica. Not just lands, but housing.
So all you just start about it, but you have to turn a page. I make land. It's simple. You cut up the plot them, you have UDC, and you call them who can build. And you know, say you can move this and you give them it. It's simple. Them build it, you don't have to build it. Put in the road and who get them connection and water, them build it. Yeah? Sign it over to them. Do like Operation Pride. 58,000 get title. Yeah? And at that, the PMP do them go and them settle up the thing and try to fight for them. Even this way you see them and try to put out, Liberator put it out about PJ. Or PJ for sell something with them and have how much years? From the 60s. 1,000 acre. Can you imagine one man have 1,000 acre and you couldn't give like a percent of the land? Yeah, like a couple percent of the land. 1,000 acre, yeah. And people live on like a 1% of the land and then you want them feed. 1,000. Yeah? And government will buy that and you know, say the government you're evil. See? Because Porsche in a fear 4 years try to stop him, you know. And them I try to spin that and tell lie. Yeah? I remember this and about to go down this. So him did a Porsche 4 years. Him did a 10 plus. Plus they add in boost them 5. That 4 years and 11 months. At February make 5 years. 4 years and 11 months. At 5. So them got 10 plus 5. At 15 I don't know. I've just take 1 month from over the 10 plus. 15 at years. And this is what you get. And in a lose time, the man carry them a court and win the case in 2010, not PMP time. Parties are going to sell the man land when they have the land. And yes, they have some done said labor right to put it up so parties to sell land. Yeah? And you know, Andrew now, in February now, right now, you know, you have Mark Wall in there, so. You have Nikisha Barnes. You don't know who they just come in politics. I want to say the seat one, right? Him say, I them who they so before him ban. So Nikisha, no one of them younger than him, you know. So before him ban, them put this as up, PMP, and them same one will attack. Mark Holness, you know. Say he was a little boy when PMP, when Mark Holness them do this. And him have the older people them nine party, you know. Him have them, you know, yeah. Them have uno in a terms, uno 700 or 800 them something around. Dead man there, Queenie there, Cougar there, Babsy, you know, Warmington, dead man. Them there, chop them, the whole of them. Dr. Crab, the whole of them, go check them mate over 70, 80 and them thing there. Yeah? And him say at the PMP, him did liquor. So when you smile, Mark never smile too. Mark a few years older than you. Mark never liquor bit too. So Mark wasn't there. Yeah? Nikisha them surely wasn't there. None of them never did it. Eh? But hear him now. This is how him lie though, you know. Hear this. Hear this.
Because that is the challenge. The problem that we are having is that we are just not delivering enough housing solutions at the price and at the scale that people would want.
So people, even the price I'm talking about, it's impossible when $1.60 to what? I will crunch numbers. Where you gonna get the price from? At least if him to leave housing trust to the money, do much 11 billion. Because I'm subsidize it, then you could have chopped the price in half and give them. If you sell a house with 20 mil, and enough of them couldn't buy a 10 mil house. But them could have subsidized and say, maybe give you 10 mil. If you might take it and put in the budget, all them are do it. Unless you run that dry. If you have built a house for 12 mil, you could have subsidized for 6. Make them try. See? So, but you can't do it without a job. And you have over 700,000 people where, you know, them in the age for a job, but them not have a job. And that's the truth. Continue.
That is the main challenge. The truth is that the people who occupied Cooper's Pen, if they could have gone and gotten a house at a price point that they could manage, they wouldn't do it.
So you know that, but you condemn them. Yeah? Him know that him promise them 100,000 in the cabinet. Him say the truth is the people them who do this, if them could have get a house and them want to do this. Of course they want to do it. Nobody want to do these things. A matter of fact, none of them ban it. So like them know better. A matter of fact, you ban a place and I get to you want to come out, you know. You don't want to live there till you're dead. Sometimes you can't do nothing, it's like you have no hope. But you don't want to live there till you're dead. Not ask. Continue.
And so the conversation has to change to how do we get more houses constructed in a formal community much faster at prices that people can afford. That is the reason.
You promise 100,000, you agree. But them people, them don't have the money, them don't have the job. Eh? Continue. But you know, blame the PMP. Hold on.
Real solutions. Right? The solution can't be, which has been promoted by politicians in the past, which is you see that little piece of land there, one go settle it. And then after.
So no politician, as a matter of fact, I don't know which politician say a little piece of land go shine in Robinson and them. Them do it in a Eastern Portland when Damon did run against them, the amount of people them carry over there. And who want to tell me, you know? You know them. Come here, people side of the world of them, you know. Link side of the world of them. Everything with them I do. You know, you the one there. Can't never lose. I want them part up the thing. Them go over the part, the whole of them go over the party. That's why she couldn't win. I sat the other day. And I won, and I did it for part. Yeah? Continue.
The words will come on correctly. That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated, that has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy.
So people, you see the politician, PMP attack, you know. You see Mark Holness, you see the seat where him have. Him tell anybody for go capture in the land. Calbo and tell me which one of them in a PMP tell people for capture land, Nancy and Holness. Him all say him wasn't there. Him did small. Where him older than most of them in the PMP right now. Most of them him older than them. Hear this. This time lying, you know, and stinking at himself. Hear this. Hear this. So this a lie. You know, so this a lie. So these are the things where I'm doing soundbite and I go out from people. They are the ones. PMP not tell people capture nothing. When Mama Pia do her thing, she do Operation Pride and give them 58,000 title. Operation Pride. Let me show you something. Now I play that part and I can hear it. This is what I'm like, Operation Pride. Pride. Yeah. Yes. All right. So, Sita, look out. I mean, I do my thing, but I want to see it, you know, because under Operation Pride program, resettlement, integrated development, launched 1994, supporters, administration record state. The initiative deliver and prepare approximately 58,000, 72,000 land titles, so certificate of possession for a low income family. See them here? That's Operation Pride. Yeah. So this I know joke thing, over 58,000 land title. Yeah. That means a family, 58,000 family. You have it and them have to deal with that. So when I talk bullshit matter. That different from houses we are building now and selling and everything in a housing trust house and that different thing. That's what the government supposed to operate. But this matter line up on the whole paper again. See, hear this. Hear where I'm asking.
Buy the land and then afterwards we correct it. I can swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy.
He wasn't born when those things was going on. He was a little boy. You can't him lie. So if you wasn't born, who did born? Some market did in politics. Because the people in the politics are some go look over PNP. Go look on them in the cabinet, in the parliament. Go look on them in the cabinet and look on them in the parliament. The PNP them in the parliament and look over in the parliament, the one them in the cabinet. Look over there. You know, sister, them are the whole asset. So, oh, you never born, you was a little boy. So you was a little boy before you born. Yeah? So you never born. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In PNP and say them will attack. And them do this and tell people come live. What a man wicked and lie. Eh? Damon Crawford younger than you. The whole of them, the whole of these people younger than them. You hear this? Eh? Nikisha Shola younger than you. Just looking at the thing. You and them and see. Look
Real
at
solution. Right? The solution can't be, which has been promoted by politicians in the past, which is you see that little piece of land there, one go settle it. And then afterwards we come and correct it. That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated, that has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy the land, and then afterwards we correct it. I can swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy. And
you ever hear anything like this? Carolina comes to him wasn't born, he was a little boy. So either if you wasn't born, Kamaki was a couple years old than you. He was 65, he was 72. Like 7 years. So if he was a little boy, he was who? Yeah. So when you are 5, you are 12. You are still youth. You are child. Same like you. Eh? You know, I don't think when you reach certain age. So, and then him never in politics. Yeah. So him a who? Yeah. So about you never born either, you know, when this I do. But you still a market them. Tell the people them to go live on land. But just get in a politics, just get a seat. Them people who just win them seat and they in a politics. You know for them new in a PNP, you know. And you couldn't tell like a Monday because Monday land lease, Monday definitely as a prime minister, build up the whole of them house to make sure people have home. They never have it. And so for the poor and needy. So there's a capital land, you're the government, same what Monday do, we could have cut up land and people get land and do everything. And that we expect government to do. Yeah? But you don't expect the big boy them hold the land, and that you do, you deliver it back to the big boys them. And the same people who have voted for you, you call them squatter. Yes? So this is the garbage when I'm talk. Let me show you what people who talk with sense. Let me play the game. Here people who talk with sense, so go on here. Hear this.
So proven insufficient based on the realities of now to give access
Listen
to land.
Sancho.
A lot of people in Portland would have benefited from land lease. I myself would have benefited from Operation Pride.
Okay.
And so when I look,
So you say the people them when that them did say this and that they benefit from Operation Pride. The other day going to politics too. Yeah? So you all and them and train up and Jonas. But you never ban. It was a little boy. And at them tell people to go live from place. Dear man, the reason why your wife out there so because dear man never in the hand out, you know. He want to get the medication. And some of them man, the one named Burke, Paul Burke, is that piece of shit. Yeah, him I run people seat. Because mama people lose by one seat. With the arms out said, he shouldn't do it. We didn't vex about that, you know. You shouldn't do it. See? So them people don't do that out. Stop doing foolishness. Continue.
look at all that is happening now, had the policies of the People's National Party been continued,
Yes.
more persons would have had legitimate access to land. They say 700,000 Jamaicans are now termed squatters in the only country that can deport you.
Yeah, much. And that's something, you know. I want to talk about poor cut on this 700 over that. Yes.
In the only country.
Play back there, man.
Right. And so when I look at all that is happening now, had the policies of the People's National Party
Go on, brother.
been continued, more persons would have had legitimate access to land. They say 700,000 Jamaicans are now termed squatters in the only country that can deport you.
Over 700 where San Antonio, big up Mama Sue. Over 700 Mama Sue, wagwan. Up. Big up yourself. Wagwan, sister, good. Here, over 700,000. They can deport you, 3 matter. Turn square.
Meditate upon it. Even the fox have a den and the bird have a nest. And in our country, there is a disregard for people who can't legitimately afford adequate housing.
True.
If we do the assessment, the only 3 legal ways, as is available now, to own a home is to inherit it.
Yes.
That means you had a rich parent or sufficiently wealthy parent.
Well done.
Is to buy it,
I know you're here, man.
especially likely through a mortgage, or to rent it. We have inherited.
No trouble, your mercy.
We have 500,000 Jamaicans living below the poverty line. It's not my numbers, it's static.
A starting and a film thing. But you're still, that has started over 500,000. Yet unjust them cut poverty in half, below, and here where them live pan.
And below the poverty line is $280 a day. Which $280 a day can pay rent. Which $280 a day can pay mortgage. Which $280 a day would have inherited something from his mother.
That's right.
And so they say, of all the lands that are occupied, 37% have a title. The vast majority don't have a title. And so we reach to today where failure of policy has caused for people to be mistreated.
For respect.
And I hear they say, oh, it's not government. You have to finish the statement by saying it's not government this time. Because on multiple occasions, the government set the example for this man of how to treat with lands that you want. Don't forget Bernard Lodge, where they went and lick down people's house. Don't forget Clifton.
Got my property over there, so too.
Don't forget in my own constituency, in Widersville, they sent a notice of demolition. And the Minister of Information at the time, Nestor Morgan, said something like, I must see the joke or the test them a test or some madness like. But reach to know. Some people buy a piece of land for business, 1,000 acres. At the time of buying the land, there was no development happening, so people never gravitate to the area in Trelawny. Don't forget, and I don't understand how North Trelawny have such short memory, that before the PMP invested in North Trelawny with the pier, before PMP invested in North Trelawny, moving it from one hotel we used to name Trelawny Beach to multiple hotels, there was no real desire to gravitate towards Trelawny. But once the construction started, the people in the desire for adequate earning and for proper earning and living and for work moved towards the area, therefore identifying the first failure of policy. Hotels that are building in Jamaica should not only build rooms for tourists, they should be mandated to build rooms for workers. And had they built rooms as an initial effort, it would have served construction workers first, and then it would have served eventually hotel workers. That policy would expand the opportunity of hotel work to further than proximity to the hotel. Because you from Portland could have lived on the property that they have for workers for your 5 days, come back and spend your 2 days with your children, and you're going back next week for your 5 days. Because if we're willing to run, we go America for work, why we wouldn't run, we go Mobile for work? Because I see some people that say they want farmer card, but they won't start a farm for themselves. Yeah, I understand that.
Sure, they're not a farm, don't they? They want farm work, because they never the farming yet. But at them, JP, I give farm work, some gunman and thing, and some of them just go run off. Get ticket, get it. Never, the real farmer, them not get no. And then boss say that. Not for them. Yeah, man, continue. I'm a tough fuck. Ochi, Crotchy, come and say one, come and bout farm work hard with them give ticket. Same? Yes. Continue.
Instead of farm food, them farm food. And just one guy farming. By 2 weeks time, they say they apple them to wherever they want to come. Never farm it. So therefore, that is the first failure of policy. Because if you look at what happened through time, the first time that they perceived that there was a squatting problem, it was 12 houses. The second time when the people went to court, it was 99 houses. And now it is 200 houses.
Okay.
Over time, in pursuit of opportunity, people gravitated to the space because what them used to call pipeline, when we started courting the Spanish investment, started to flow like a river. With Royalton and Ocean Bay and Rio, and all of them started to come. Excellence. And so the people say, well, if there is opportunity there, I am not naturally worthless. They want to act as if Jamaican people don't have ambition. You put them where they can name food and you see how much food they have. When they go to America, they work hard like a dog. Sleep in the most tightest of space. Fight. Send back for them money. Pillows. Send for them picnic. Send for them father. But we go and like that same person was just worthless and never want to work in Jamaica. And we don't realize that how she go work when she have to take care of grandfather. How she go work if it take more for bus fare and lunch money than salary. How you go work if there is no opportunity in
right, because most of them used to live there and they go work at hotel and work around this, because them need workers. And if you live at town, if you go work at Trinidad and take a bus, you go work and then come back. It doesn't make no sense. So even if them are build that and the man have much land, and the government at the time posed as if not Bruce Colden and Andrew Holness there. Because the man carried them in a court in 2010. In 2007, we in 2010. But when Mama P come in, them chip put a caveat on it. In 2012, and I fight it. And them come at a book back, Andrew there for 10 years. She did there 4. From January 2012, she swear in, to February 2016. Right? Yes. So when they run out and talk them bullshit, we never pay them the money. Not pay them the money. See? Yeah. You understand? 4 years, almost 1 month. See? And she do so much in that. Him do 10 plus. And then one come fling blame all over the place. When I see Bruce Colden, nobody knows about the labor right. They mean say what the man carried. When never put a caveat on it and try fight for them. And try get it. Then not do it. Continue.
Proximity and no vehicle to carry him to the proper opportunity. Yes. So them go look at opportunity and start to squat. The people who have 1,000 acres said they were going to move them in 2007 of 9.
True.
I see some local people on the TV who get award for talk, so them have to talk. Yes. Because you can't collect and not working. If boss pay you Monday, you can't show up Tuesday. So they say, oh, if people have land, it's 1% of the land. And the owner was not being asked to give up on his land. The government under Portia Simpson Miller decided, and Dr. Guy decided that since the people already existed before the development came, let us cut off 1% and facilitate people who you will need. Because the hotel don't run by machine, it run by human beings. In tourism management, there is a concept that we have called the moment of truth. The moment of truth is not the room. The moment of truth is not the beach. It is the...
So you know what happened to the man, yeah? I remember it was like bush. All of the 80s just saw a bush. Because we go content, remember we go Falmouth and then we go content Bungasel and we DJ the one of them place upon sound. But sad the one of them down there. Firstly, the one of them do good on the DJ. Do enough show down there. Even when I'm my youth the band from up in the 80s. See, them they are bush place. Now actually Mama P them when them come in and them start and them see hotel now start build. All of a sudden the land now get pricey, you know, and them want to move the people. Them never need it. Because them places are bush. See? So when they start build out like this now, them want to put off everybody. From them say hotel drop around this and one drop that, so them say, that I can push up everything and get rid of them people. They never bother them. That was nothing. If you never have them development, they come there, so then you not have them do this. Them dangerous, man. It push up price too, you know. Yeah? Continue.
Interaction between the human being and the other human being. So since you're going to need hotel staff, let us buy 1% of this 1,000 acres and give it to the people to develop. They said no.
I'm not the one.
Did the PMP stop there? They went to court and lost the first case and decided that we're still not stopping there. The PMP appealed, and then in 2015 they make a mistake and vote in JLP. At that time, the appeal was heard in 2016. The JLP just kiss them teeth and say, yeah man, make them dead. Had it been us, it wouldn't stop here. And had it been us now, it worse, I couldn't stop here because the Privy Council boss would have taken it straight to the Privy Council.
You know that. One privy boss.
The man in loose case of privy council.
One privy boss.
And with all of that,
One is
they waited without notice and went and took away the
so says
investment of the people, the dignity of the people, and then show up with
no one
tent
says that's in one line
and
and
dinner.
run go there.
You lick the wallows and feed yourself with a tent. You should be sneaking in like a thief in the night. You're making TikTok reel with a tent and a box food. Having other lady who said the only opportunity she got was to take out her child out of the room. And you believe that you should seek a political opportunity of a overhead video with a TEF truck and a tent.
Moderator active one.
And after all of that, we don't recognize the type of people that we are dealing with. But I said to you that unlike 1838 and unlike 1865, we don't have to fight for change, we only have to vote for it. We don't.
True. And them disgusting, well, you do this. I know you know condemn the police to soldier not because Andrew send them out. And you hear what I'm saying. KAMINA and Johnson, she was the liar when the man split up and do them look thing in 2001. See that? I mean, I'll show it again. I don't want to put out and talk about Thai. She did it. So I don't know about it. I'm going to put it up again. And then I ask her a question too. Can you think that you want? Can you put me up, you know? You're going to put me up and I talk about the PNP and what we don't know, eat that thing. Remember, I do tablet around now, I don't come back, I think I say, I stink, I big mama, big dirty thinking, draft, fish, and nasty fish headness. When you say I put up on the door and put me, you know, come here, I don't know a friend. I do tablet, I'm a big friend. Yeah, we keep it real. Remember, we don't put up nothing with her, figure, yeah, because that's not my thing. Receipt of you up. Remember, put her up again. See, yeah, when Andrew said him no know, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. See them put me up here, you know. See them here? JLP reject PMP attempts. So me put up my thing, and then write JLP reject PMP attempt link to link government to Cooper's Pen land turmoil. And then put up my post under Yasso. So the person said this is the most informal, inform media and social media. No one daily challenge the host because he has receipt for everything he says 100%. Very interested. Then put up my thing with them big dirty thing himself. You know, can't come put me up and me put out the thing with her, you know. What you say na she? Where you say big dirty thinking piece of shit. Remember hold on there. Remember push up this again, me couldn't see it. I stink, couldn't stink, you know. Remember me this, you know. Remember me this. So you put up my thing. So what the man put up there? Where you put up my thing for? Eh? This is she. But I asked her if she was the liar. Me ask Andrew, the minister, if I'm liar. I'm liar. What's the liar? Now, let me move this. Let me move this and put up back this sooner. Yeah? See China people. Me have the whole case. Let me put it up phone. Yeah? We don't have lie. Say for she. I say, I want to can talk about market general link, can I talk about Omar Davis with a big dirty thinking himself. Don't play with me. Yeah? Do not play with me. I'm not play with no nah shit. Yeah? I overname this people. I'm going to put it up bigger. I'm going to put it up bigger that so you can see it. All right. When you say anybody name KAMINA and pan these people? KAMINA and E stand for Elizabeth Johnson, Johnson attorney at law. When you see it? Look. Upon the motion coming on for hearing and above date. It has showed the above date. See the above date that 2021. All right. Order of motion suit E254 of 2001. Upon motion coming for hearing and they're above date. Yeah? Look on this. Mr. Norman E. Wright, QC instructed by Norman Wright and Company Attorney at Law for applicant Aaron and Mr. Patrick Foster and Miss KAMINA E. Eastern for Elizabeth Johnson. How are these people? Attorney at Law. She's an attorney at law instructed by the firm Clinton Art and Company at Law. And it show you who and the affidavit for who. See the man here, James Henry Chisholm. And see the day 201. And the 7th day of June 2001. And they tell you what them do here, sir. And look here. Look here. It'll tell you and see the place, sir. No new 5-month resort this. And it show you the pass and show you the shares of the man own. James Henry Chisholm. All our 500 ordinary shares. What happened to one piece of shit? Look up there, sir. New Phone and Resort Limited versus James N. What is? Felon. You see it? At the whole case, see them 40 pages. 40. Look on the top, you see it up there, sir. 40 pages. Yeah? Me not lie. No see that. No see this. So Andrew one like him never know and them never hear. She can't tell him. She a minister. I see that. See her there. I'm a tough fact. Maybe just ask her 2 more things. Then I call them love talk. Maybe just ask her 2 things. So come in here. Let me ask you something. Can you love talk, you know? Them love talk. You see right side I want to. This I come from side I want to. This. Right from where it come from. See that? See it? I make you read it. Me just transfer it. I mean, I want you to just transfer it. See that? So that police, I'm fair police state, a contractor UDC. You know anything about this, man? Look here. UDC chairman, his name Norman Dole. General manager Robert Onigan, and deputy general manager Achin. Look what me hear about them. Look here. Look at this. Maybe I can ask you something very okay. So I want Mr. Thomas, nickname. Who them call Mr. Thomas the nickname? I might say that one is come from, you know. From your seat. You know where come from side that one. Evil, them call on the evil. Right side that one it come from. So when Mr. Thomas when him get the contract from the government. You have your husband, them call your husband Mr. Thomas. I him get the contract, him I work with UDC, him a contract, him a contractor. And me have to ask you, you know. Because I say side that one this come from. Because I don't know if them can test what I'm to know. They go like them want me start wheel out some things from the whole of them, you know. When you say me put out me thing, them go away, man. When you go away, man. Me can't put out me thing and I say about PMP want to do this. She was a liar on the case. It's there. I have the whole case file. What happened to you? I have the whole file. But you still them go put up that. You see them I say. I have the whole file. Said she was a liar and she remember her father in a JLP long time where yes. And then they said boom bam bam and was an ambassador one time. In a JLP long time. I doing thing. And she they were on long time too. So she and the minister. She in a cabinet and she not tell Andrew about the land that Andrew don't know about the land. Andrew know about every land in the place. Every land. She look up minion and yes, you don't have no look up minion. The man have the land 1,000. Man, can you imagine the man have 1,000 acre land? But you have this one out.
The National Party, you know, about the people in Cooper.
If you ever one of them weeble, man. If you ever weeble for real, you know. If you ever weeble. You're all them people that stick no receipt, you know. Remember the man own them 1,000 acre land. Them own them 1,000 acre. Long time. Patterson sell the land in 1993. When sell the land, when Patterson bill pay to people, can't get the land for buying a private land about Patterson sell it. Remember first, them that's a mark calling on it. This how them lie wicked, you know. Be a lie and the whole of them in pushing big dirty thinking face. Pandis, where my chat bullshit about them and Patterson. Some of them forget lawsuit too, you know. Hear this.
And Trelawney. And the place that was destroyed.
Look there.
Now, we all have to remember, those land was sold off by my P.J. Patterson, 1993. Okay? Whoever was on that land wasn't given first choice. It was the People's National Party.
Man, come off of my thing and go jump in your big dirty thinking. Hey, go jump in your big dirty thinking self to man. This are all them fool. These shits. He just come and attack. And just, you remember, and land said by Patterson. The man 1,000 acre land all that. The land said by Patterson. You see them across and that. Any one of them, they may get up, put something and the one of them on with it. Them coming like, I fly them, you know. Them for that shit. I remember Andrew a shit. Yes. No, I'm alone. Fish headless and Big Mama, them are shit too. And them are the fly. Gingy fly. Them are for that shit. Yes. So you know them yam shit too. So them are shit. Yes. Them so stupid. Eh? Yes. But this is what them do. When them now do that, you have idiot like this.
Eyes by the actions and the words of Isaac Buchanan.
Look here.
I am not. Isaac Buchanan is a twice convicted.
So you come at about twice convicted. Dalrymple convicted the other day. She remember she criminal. Come on, for me thing is a piece of shit. But Isaac Buchanan and the words. What happened to the words of Isaac Buchanan? Yeah? Yeah? Where my talk say? Eh? This is what I tell you with this shit. When Fisher does pronounce to something, then you see him send it out. I remember the one time about it and them send it out. I'm gonna one bag of garbage. These are garbage. And the one of them they never see what I'm doing. Remember, you know, the little baby still there door. Them gonna go catch. The people them still there door. And these piece of underprivileged piece of shit would not care for the world. Them attack Isaac Buchanan. To talk up for the same people them. We vote for them. We are talking for poor people, you know. Them germs, yeah. Think people are aiding and betting them to talk about Isaac. Remember, you know, we talk about chopping. Go check Andrew Cabinet. Andrew and Gavin. And Prince Kamika. Let him go, you know. Because the charges there. Them a get a contract and we look, them a get back kickbacks and all kind of things. And you see accounts and you hear them name and mix. It's there. So we are go back too far. We can't charge him. And him said don't do trouble Zion. We are looking for West surface so because we know them take care of sheep. Mama cow to chop 3.7 million. Say she never have the car, then she never drive the car. Then I remember me have the whole of this. I forgot to do a thing about it. See? Real greed. Over 50 million them chop. I mix up people name the whole man. So them are wait for the people them dead for two in the case. Ward Brown. Where on Andrew wants to chop the land, sell the people, they chop that. Andrew them let her go. That's something never run. When you look down a petrol jam get chopped, you know. All over the place get chopped. For them, they just move round. Yeah? They use car deal money where the police car but Agintai give them the money they chop. We don't know if you get where you get out of Agintai. The bushing money, 6 million, them Agintai asks about the money. Them chop it. 600 million. It's chop. What them matter about chop? Them chop the government all the time. The government, who are working with the government, chop it. A couple of friends, come in the side of them, you know, get money for invest, because I couldn't move. Can't give them a name, you know. I think we give them one of the thing already. Remember me, no? Remember my people them come from down there to me, know everything about Agintai, you know. You have to be careful. I mean, I put out something, they came run out. I threw out some things that are unbelievable. See? Agintai if you move. So when you run through the government, see the Andrew Wheatley, you can't explain the money. See? And him alone, you hear much more things. You see them are top all over the place. Andrew only can't certify. But yesterday I tell you about a man word. Yeah? Yeah, man. See? I tell you about a man word. The car when I get back the money, you know. When I get it back. You see? You see money I move all about. When you look here, Rosie accused Donovan about chopping. Yeah. See, the school bus money. I know when I get the bus, you know. The rest about 1.4, enough money chop. Got the money there. When I get the bus, when the bus them there, you get 110 bus. One of them burn up the other day. And more I burn up too. Because them the boy had a brick. 1.4 billion and then they tell you all the money spent. Eh? And these people are talking one bag of bullshit. Eh? Why Satan? We the JLP like I put up my thing on the run panic like on the thing that I ran put on the one to know. Remember me have the one of them thing and I do a chopping thing for no. Government and chopping. So when I tell the people them say when they chop the government, them all done enough. One of them put up, well, you know, I put up Meadows Starking. I understand Meadows now when I listen to it. See? I understand him. Yeah, man. Yeah, my brother. What? Let me say? Yeah. You can't do that. Remember, don't move. Remember, car the back in a dust few. Come up on a live. The soon car the back and talk to you. No moving nothing, my car. Don't move. Soon car. Remember. You got me engineer, brother, you know? Yes. Yeah, yes. That's what my things, I remember my thing loading. You know, my coming like the White House, yeah, my phone them different. But we stay right here, but we know we are run everywhere. Whether through music, through government, and through all kind of thing, we know what we want. So, you can't, you know, put people. We don't do tabloid. We keep it. I'm with the side of them. With the side of them, no tabloid. Keep it read runner. So the amount of chopping with them going with, see there, how much money spent in the health sector. You can't get the result. Right now, upper UA, 500 million is like it dead. In a rad, how much more money there, so you know, you're not less about it. In the whole of the sector, you have bare things. Pamela Manuel is put out too much thing get chopped. See? But yes, still them are run out. But I still can worry and I spin things. And people are suffer. That's to show them not care, you know. The real thing issue yourself. Oh, 110 years. And sit down and make the people them do the people them like this. We use the state resources and police and soldiers and him not address it. None at all. At him, you know. At him. When you see him can't come out, come talk, at the same thing him do it SSL. When him behind the one like him and them. And take pop that off for the cross and him don't know nothing about it. Then when you look now, when we see the thing come up, him have SSL account and transfer money to the man. And the man tell the nation this. So who would have believe in Andrew Holness? Who would have believe in this guy? Eh? When you look them have flood the place, and when you flood the place with light that make any sense. One come at Mark Golden and Peter Bunting, him have to apologize. See now? Yeah. Me I tell you, I appear that and them depend on the line of the bullshit. Now them put out, and next one me favor a gorilla. Put out this can't see him name with Isaac. Isaac them what? So the one of them went out with Isaac. We not allow that neither, we not shit, you know. See me, Zaire Ricardo. That piece of shit. When you look at them face, I with a big old dirty black face like them bun coal in them face. That piece of shit, look here. Unfit to sit in our parliament. You have a parliament there? You have a parliament there? You have a parliament a back road, you know. You have any parliament there? If him and can you imagine, I start unfit to sit in a parliament, but Andrew in the parliament to inoculate the parliament. Yeah? Andrew Holness when a 75 and 2021. That bad, you know. You don't want to see nothing else, you know. But these people, this is what I'm doing now, fish at this. When you flood it, we have a big channel where we deal with a case, so what I want our shit. Every single one I want our shit. When it's so stupid. Eh? And now that, you know, then make a post and put up Atkinson now. When I business about these things and look here. Look here. Up to Atkinson them attack. Not Andrew Holness, you know, look here. And I put 2012. 2012, you know. I say Atkins, this is how no dance and stink. Why did I put up Atkinson? 2012, 2020, 27, 2007, the man carry them out and 2010 him win. And a Mama P come in and try to tackle them. Not Bruce Coley, not Andrew Holness, most a Prime Minister. But you put up Atkins, so no big dirty think himself. Remember we have a government in the 10+ years, you know. When man came in, you know, him no business what she ever do, you know. Him said film thing and him do what him have to do and all Prime Minister for come to the Tanal government. This is what they put up and remember Atkins and them fight for the people, them, you know. But yesterday I tried to demonize some people, I put up garbage. You put up Margolin and thing you have to draw back down. You put up Atkins in 2012. With them big dirty thinking, said them eyeglass, this and this them I get paid for. Them are germs. That for sure you confused and them in, you know. If them did straight, you going to Patterson. No, you going to Atkins. You going to Isaac and all know them leave the people, them and leave Andrew Holness. Nobody now take them have Andrew Holness, but the liar they sting over the face of the earth. Matter of fact, him never born, he was a child. He never born, he was in the young. Never born in a young. And the same people them, we are talking now. And them they put the people them down and say this about the people. They mark goal in them. We barely old learning. And so if he never born, or if never born, he was a child. If you're a child, mark goal in our big man. But you're a child. You know, see what I said? You see, actually lie, you know. You have to listen to him and him lies. Him for go on, man. Anyway, we have a fish fry, you know, so, you know, we have to do much thing at the day, so, you know, a fish fry there, so, some nice food and everything, and we are passing, so, because we are going later, no? Let me run out. Yeah. No, them confused, now people, hey, but don't see them on the front, them, you know? I'll be a garbage, them I put out. You understand? I see him when born twice. No, he never born yet. He was a child. He did little bit. He never born yet. He did little bit. You may not know he never born yet, but he little bit. But I forgot to cut that and stamp it and plate nothing. He never born, but he little bit. And I say people them, Nikisha Birchall enough time younger than him and them look up you. The people them are younger than him that are them do this. Them do this according to him. I do see him, remember, you know, you can't blame Michael Manley. Him give people place, then a participant them. And as some younger people in a PMP to who they're on there right now. And them have the people them who go to prison. We work with CIA from them time there. Them still there, and some of them still there. And him come and say, no, them do this. And remember, say them, China, them build, remember me know people. We can't call them now, I tell you, say, place to build up this for China win. How much people from down in a town and in a Spanish town come there. Come vote for them and they make things. Because we know what them do. This is how them practice. We don't practice criminality in our politics. Buy vote, do this, chop the line, use money. We don't chop on the line again when we talk about solidarity. After buy vote, you hear them talk, say, solidarity, you sign up people and then go for them. The chopper them run out. The chopper them. Remember, you have El Chopper, you know, you have A Chopper, you know. You have El Chopper from Mexico, you have A Chopper from Jamaica. A Chopper. Yeah? And them are run out about ice, them fool your fart. When everything they turn to the people, then they want to take it out, and the police and the thing, and the unlawful arrest. Them turn it from the one of these things. They are shits. Shits. I don't talk. They are shits. Yeah, I don't talk. Remember go do what me I do right now, because yeah, remember go do what me I do right now. I'm out. Bless up.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber dude.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer.
lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter. Put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.